Hi, I'm Dr. Jerry Jackson, out with the wild things. Everyone knows water lilies. You know, those plants with flat, rounded green leaves that float or rise just above the water surface and produce colorful blooms that also float on the surface or rise above the surface on a slender stem. Claude Monet created two famous paintings titled Water Lilies at a time when water lilies were especially popular for formal gardens. The combination of placid water, the reflection of clouds, or perhaps an early morning fog, and the smooth oval green of lily pads, punctuated with splashes of color, seem irresistible. Their beauty and the tranquility of a scene with water lilies have inspired artists, poets, and dreamers of many cultures. In Chinese culture, a water lily has been likened to a man of noble character. The lotus, a distant relative of true water lilies, has been linked to creation stories and the afterlife in several Eastern cultures. In Florida, we have at least 6 native species that have been called water lilies, or lotus, including the yellow lotus, also known as the water chinkapin, which produces a beautiful yellow flower that can be nearly a foot in diameter, the largest flower of any native North American plants. The water chinkapin is in a different family from true water lilies and can be distinguished in part by its leaves. Water chinkapin's 2-foot diameter leaves are round, with no break at any point, and with the stem centered so that they sometimes resemble an umbrella that has been inverted by the wind. Its waxy yellow flowers can be nearly a foot in diameter, and its hard black seeds can exceed half an inch in diameter. Found from Ontario to Texas and south central Florida, the water chinkapin thrives in shallow lakes and backwaters of streams. At the center of each yellow flower is the pistil, a female reproductive structure. This is very large and has tiny openings that make it look like the top of a salt shaker. After pollination, the pistil further increases in size as the seeds inside grow. When mature, the dried pistil looks like a shower head and holds about 20 seeds. The pods are often used in dried flower arrangements. In nature, the dried pods fall into the water and disintegrate to release the seeds. These can lie dormant for decades, even hundreds of years, until the conditions are just right for growth. The large umbrella-leaved, waxy yellow-flowered water chinkapin, or yellow lotus, is a true lotus, related to the sacred lotus of India. It's a plant that was revered by Native Americans and adopted by early European Americans for its culinary uses. All parts of water chinkapin are edible. The water chinkapin's long, thick tubers, when cut open, resemble potatoes in both appearance and flavor. Young leaves and shoots were often boiled and eaten, and the young seeds could be eaten either raw or cooked. I once read that the hard black half-inch diameter seeds of water chinkapin could even be popped like popcorn. Don't try it. I did. Perhaps I took the wrong approach, but I tried popping several of these seeds with a little butter in the same manner as popcorn. At first nothing happened. Then all of a sudden there was a barrage of violent explosions as these seeds burst with incredible force. No, they didn't puff up like popcorn. Yes, they were tasty with a nutty flavor. No, I wouldn't recommend repeating the experience. Try the still green seeds if you'd like. They're akin to a large green sweet pea. Among the water lilies in the wetlands of the Florida Gulf Coast University campus is a yellow-flowered species about which I'm frequently asked the same question. When will the flowers open? The plant is spatterdock, sometimes also known as yellow pond lily or cow lily, and the answer is that those yellow flowers are as open as they ever will be. The flowers of spatterdock are cup-like, appearing like a half-open bud, and usually about an inch in diameter. Each ball-like flower consists of 3 heavy, waxy green sepals on the outside and 3 similar but yellow petals on the inside. The pollen and seed-producing structures are large but hidden down inside. These flowers are often on stalks that extend above the water surface and depend on flying insects for pollination. Their cup-like structure may well prevent the pollen from being washed away in their pond environment. Spatterdock of different species can be found in wetlands across North America, and has played many roles in Native American culture. Its roots are starchy and edible, its seeds are also edible, and an important wildlife food. The leaves of spatterdock were often used as a covering for wounds. With the Wild Things is produced at the Whitaker Center in the College of Arts and Sciences at Florida Gulf Coast University. For the Wild Things, I'm Dr. Jerry Jackson.